Welcome back, folks. It is time, my friends, for some actual Path of Exile gameplay. I am now the floating head of ZiggyD, and we spent the last hour and a half of doing mystery boxes and some hideout stuff and listening to lore. It was great. Actually, I had a blast with it, but maybe it's time to play some actual Path of Exile, if you know what I mean. Or am I wrong? And maybe those other things are the true Path of Exile Endgame. We're going to do some maps, T2s that we haven't done yet. And hopefully get some more encounters here. We're pretty close to a run here. I kind of want to try and get a rank on them if possible. I did end up getting a portal that matched really well.
There is no army.
First shaper map.
Only fear lingers.
Oops, I don't have my auras on. There we go. We got some skull auras going. Not going for the maximal skulls. I'm going for slightly more reserved. Kind of slightly more reserved.
Our encounter will end very differently this time, Exile.
Oh, Thane. Hello, dude. I didn't realize you were there.
It came to fight.
Oh, we got some friends.
Does it get to go?
Well, I'm gonna have to interrogate her as well, because otherwise she's gonna leave.
Belong behind bars.
I'll take the information. I mean, I could have just walked away and done nothing there, but I'll take the information of her. I need the intelligence as well. So we're still a little ways off the next encounter there. Jib's been leveling up a storm lately. I don't know why my character was so determined to go stomp on that box over there. I accidentally clicked it. Like, clicked and locked on. Was determined. That classic Razor Green. Oh, our first breach. My first breach of the league.
What's this? A little mouse running in my
And Shaper
name.
triggered on the boss at the same time.
You've said your prayers and lost your faith. The gods do not answer us here.
Well, what the hell is all that? Is that a Mega Soul Eater? Oh, it's the boss is a big Soul Eater now. Jesus. With the breach on top? Crazy. What the hell?
Well done.
I have no idea what just happened.
But there are far worse things lurking in these realms.
We murderized it though, whatever. I don't know what it was. I just cast all my cold abilities and we were okay. The classic strategy. Oh, I forgot about the hands. They didn't open any hands. Well, I got no breach splinters. It's fine, I guess. That was a little spooky. No idea what just happened. It looked like the Shaper encounter spawned a thing that spawned a bunch of skulls? Which is new if so. Okay, so did we get any other T2s we haven't done? We haven't done Iceberg yet. We should check. So we should check like after every couple maps just to see if any of the master missions have moved around. Because they do seem to appear actually a bit more often than I was expecting. Like they moved pretty quickly before, huh? I did like 2 maps looking for the map that I needed and then they ended up moving to another map. I was curious that they moved around. I thought once they'd be there, they'd stay there, but the fact that they move around is probably to help if one lands on a map you don't have. And let's play you playing like solo self-found or you don't want to trade maps. That kind of sucks if it gets stuck on a map that you don't have. So I guess that helps with that maybe.
When I'm ready and not before. Watch carefully, Exile.
Oh, there's a lot here. Wee wee.
I will see you again.
For Tukohama.
Nailed it. Wait. June, Veiled Master. Steal yourself for Tukohama. I don't think June said that. Didn't sound like her. What? Rin, Hillock, and Haku. I actually want to imprison Hillock. This is my plan. Interrogate Hillock. Elrian's back in there.
Hate the dark.
Nailed it. Nailed it. That was exactly how I wanted that to go. Okay, we're at maximum imprisonment right now. Probably Rin getting a rank. Though what's Haku got going on? Where are you, Haku? Here. Hoarding strong boxes? Actually,
I choose.
I'm gonna max rank him, because we're almost ready to do
The
this.
price of failure. Not even the Red Blader is brutal.
That works for me.
I'll keep my end of the deal. Just
friendship?
remember this in the future.
That was good. Big plays there. Big plays there. But it, all right, I gotta go do this thing. I'll be back. Sorry about the delay. Thank you very much, friend, for offering me an Uber trial. Most convenient. Okay, yes, I have not done this. I've done Piercing Truth, Lingering Pain, and I'm going to do Crippling Grief. Sweet. Ah, Pain Attunement, the thing that says you get more spell damage when on low life, does not work with Chaos Inoculation. On Chaos Inoculation, you're always on full life, because you're 1 out of 1. You can't go below that or you die. But effects that trigger on full life will always be active. Pain Attunement, for Pain Attunement, you specifically need to reserve a bunch of your life with auras. And then you have Energy Shield. So they're kind of similar in a way, is that you're still reliant on Energy Shield for the majority of your defense. Or survival, but you will have some health, so you'll be like 300 of 1,000 health or something like that. You can be 0 life when you die, but yes, that is true. Again, you're technically correct. This one, some of these trials are like way longer than the others, I swear. This one feels way longer than the last one I did. Last one I did. It feels like this has 3 areas to it, and the other one had only 2. It's kind of weird.
There is a fine line between consideration and
Nice.
hesitation.
3 done.
The former is wisdom. The
Sorry.
latter
Piercing Truth, Crippling
fear.
Grief, and Lingering Pain. We need to keep an eye out for the other ones that aren't those. There's a hideout here as well. Did you do this? They must have. Cartographer's Hideout. Aren't these supposed to be pretty rare? Oh, that's just this portal. Okay, I got wrecked. It's just this portal. It's the Delve portal, I forgot. Oh my god. I'm an idiot. It was just the Delve portal. I thought it was one of the rare hideouts that are available in the Atlas. Oh. Alright, Navali. Or Zana. You know, Zana, I think you gotta come back. You've had a long enough date with June. I need you to trade with. I can't handle Navali. Her voice destroys me.
That creature you encountered out in the maps.
He was
He was shaping things. Need a map, Exile?
I do need a map, thank you. Let me check what ones I don't
Stay
have
sane.
first, though. This is a good opportunity to fill out one that you don't have. Iceberg, Pen, and Thicket. Check if there's any missions on them. Nope. I have an iceberg in my inventory, I thought I had an iceberg. Oh, I was running an iceberg. I just haven't completed it yet. Well, let me do that before it closes. I almost forgot. I was like, I definitely found an iceberg. I should start picking up silver coin. Well, I was being lazy and skipped that silver coin, but I should start turning in my silver coins to Navali. They can actually be pretty profitable. I'm always really lazy about it and forgetful about it, but then whenever I do it, I end up making some like sick money. I'll get some prophecy for something great. And then afterwards, I always say, you know what, I should always do this. And then I never do. Such is life. Done. Map completion down. What do you suggest, Cold Dot Occultist or Brand Elementalist? Well, I haven't played the other one, but it seems like by all accounts the other one's really good as well. Whichever one takes your fancy more, they both seem really good. So far, you know, neither is like proven long term, but they both seem good to me. Okay, so which map do I need then? Tier 2. Zana's offering us one. Pen and Thicket.
Need a map?
Give me the pen map. Boop. Perfect. So I feel like this build is any decent at bosses and Uber Lab farming. I don't think it's like got necessarily anything super great going for it for Uber Lab farming specifically. There's better builds that are more optimized for that. I mean, I think Occultist does pretty well if you build around like the recharge delay, because you can basically just run through the traps with immunity. But I mean, I don't think it does anything else super special for Uber Lab. Bossing, I don't know yet. I don't know about its long-term bossing potential. Right now, it murders bosses, but we're only at low-level maps so far. I'm getting more and more confident about its long-term bossing potential. Syndicate Lab. Ooh, no. Well, I really want to get Elrian done, so hopefully we get a chance to do something here. Hopefully some people guest appear and we can get some knowledge off them. Knowledge.
you for putting me there.
That looks like Hillock. That sounds like Hillock, all right. Oh, it's just Hillock. Ugh. Just Hillock.
Want a friend, I do.
3
Sit in
research
my
for 3
room,
turns.
Bashing my hammer, talking to myself, getting angry.
Get angry.
With a friend, maybe I wouldn't hurt people no more.
You can remove a rivalry
Will
that
you
doesn't
help
necessarily
me
matter
find a
much.
friend?
Dude, I need information. Oh, fine, Hillock. I can't hurt you, Hillock. It looks like now we have tier 3 hoarding strongboxes here. I might run this safe house now.
You surprised me, Hillock.
I think I'll run that safe house now. Let me finish this map real quick.
When I'm ready.
The leader in the safe house is only rank 1, which is pretty bad, but there's a tier 3 strongboxes dude in there, so I think I'm happy with that. I'll get it knocked over, and we can restart that one. Get a bit more progress towards the actual headquarters. I'd like to try and do the headquarters tonight, for sure. Well, it's already 9 p.m. Time passes so quickly. What the hell? How's it already 9 p.m.? That makes no sense. Armory scraps, yes. I still need more. Give them to me. June, can you open your portals there, or are you going to be annoying? We're going to do it. Ah, June, why you do this to me? Why are you going to be like this? What if I just put you on the table? What if I make you part of the table, June? Will you then cooperate? You going to cooperate, June? All right, thank God for that. Jeez. Being rather difficult. You don't have to use it to open the portal, you can just do it from the board. Oh, really? What, it just place the portals around you or something? Well, maybe I should just try that next time. That sounds handy. All right, here we go. So the one of the people that are going to be in here have something good. The rest, not really. So I'm expecting one good thing out of this. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get the best intelligence out of it either, because the leader is only rank 1. So I think that'll affect the intelligence we get towards the headquarters. But it's fine. We'll get it knocked over. Consume those ranks, kick those people out, get some fresh faces in here. It's time for a bit of overhaul. I do not remember if I need lingering pain, but I'm gonna have to pass for now. Thank you very much. 6 socket. Whee. I wish I had a good excuse to link increased duration to Vile Cold Snap, but I can't do it. I can get away with Swift Affliction, but increased duration gem is that's a hard sell. So I'm anticipating just Varici and Haku. I don't think anyone else will be here. And Varici's gonna give me like a couple Jewelers Orbs probably. But Haku, I don't know what the Strongbox one does yet. We'll find out.
You have become tangled in our tapestry, Exile. Time. Don't worry, Exile. I won't submit you to the same humiliation of imprisonment.
There's Haku. Yeah, just them two. Got him. Varici, 2 Mastermind Intelligence per turn. Yeah, I think that's a bit lower than it normally is.
Truly cruel.
Gravicious with Divination cards. Nice. That's good. I'm definitely, I'm happy with that. He's low rank, so we'll have to find some opportunities to rank him up, but that'll happen, I'm sure. Does he have any friends? Oh, yeah, he's got a few friends. All right, safe house stash. What do we got? Rank 1 Varici? What? It's pretty good for rank 1 Varici. The hell, mate? That's actually not bad. I was expecting like 3 Jeweler's Orbs and a Fusing. It was actually a bit better than I was expecting. Not bad at all. Oh, an actual unique strongbox. Except Oh, this one can drop Calm's Heart, can't it? I mean, can. Probably more. Calm's Sign, but... It can drop Calm's Heart, though. Just saying. I'm just saying. Ah!
When I'm ready, and not before.
Oh god, big flame blast. Unique strongbox. The one, Calm's Axe, that one. It's called Calm's Primacy. How's the roll? Mediocre. Well, okay. So that's what Haku can give. Unique strongbox, apparently. I don't know if it varies. It probably does. Considering there's some pretty strong boxes that don't even have a chance of giving you anything good, unique strong boxes. But there are some very good unique strong boxes. Like the divination card one's pretty good. I would say that's I might eventually have to like come up with a ranking or a scaling system for each of the different reward possibilities. I'd put that like middling. It's probably a middling potential one. If there are a couple good unique strong boxes, but if it's like from all of the unique strong boxes, it's probably not a very good odds of getting something good. We need a thicket map, and thicket is connected to the knee bone. Thicket's connected to channel, so that's cool. Works for me. I'll run some channels. I'll run the unidentified ones, maybe.
Ziggy, you know you have to play hardcore in this league, otherwise you're no better than the Immortal Syndicate.
I was getting ready to give you a dressing down for hardcore versus softcore elitism, but that was actually pretty funny. Because yeah, you're kind of right in a way. Playing softcore is like being part of the Immortal Syndicate. You just keep coming back from the dead. Every time you die, you get stronger. That's not quite accurate though. Thank you for the 100 bits, man. Appreciate it. Psychophobia. I probably will play some hardcore with a private league. I think I'll do a private league later on in the...
When I'm ready, and not before. That has made it this far, isn't it?
Oi, oi! I love that guy's entrance. Oi, oh, McGinny! Tiny's so good. I love him. Oh, McGinny! I need to kill him to rank him up. Rin... Meh, not matter, doesn't matter. And Elrian, he's already ranked 3, so maybe we can make a deal with him or just walk away. So Gruff, Guff.
Do it.
I'll do it, mate, don't worry. Rank 2.
Your methods are brutal. God will not watch you kindly. God welcomes all into his arms.
1+ to research.
But I can't say the reverse
-1 to
is true.
fortification.
Some people need a little nudge.
That'll de-rank them both. I don't want to do that. Rin.
I hate you, Exile.
+1 to fortification members,
but only
-1
a
to
little
research.
more than any of these other subservients. I'd harm any one of them to keep breath in my lungs.
You can get interrogated,
I
Rin.
thought we had an understanding.
You
No.
remind me why I left the Templars. Consider me intimidated,
I'll do
Exile.
the bargain. Bring him out of prison.
Better a deal than having to kill you, old man.
He pretty much, with the remove people from prison, you pretty much get the same intelligence you would have gotten, if not the same. So it seems reasonable just to clear out the prison and get them back on the playing field. Yeah, unless you want them in prison for some reason. Hardcore in this league should allow you to revive, but instead of coming back like a normal person the same way the Syndicate does, you come back like a zombie and can't do anything. All you can do is just like slowly wander around, slowly shuffle around in the map until another player appears and then murders you. Like, and when I mean murders you the same way we murder mobs, as in like you barely even noticed the player before all of a sudden a giant hand appears and shatters you into tiny little ice blocks. Just like that. Oh, Chalupa! Okay, we'll pick him up after. We're gonna get as many Chalupa splinters as possible. Worth their weight in gold! I have no idea how heavy splinters are supposed to be. Oh, big one too. Ding, ding, ding. I don't know if we'll get many more mobs. Chalup, if you didn't ever play Breach, I suppose it was a while ago now, but I feel like everyone knows Breach, but maybe some new people are watching. Breach was that thing that you just saw, an expanding circle, and then spooky things appear. Occasionally a boss will appear, and that each of the
When I'm ready.
4
and not
bosses? No. Fire, Cold, Lightning, Fizz, and then Chalupa. 5 bosses. Each of the 5 bosses have their own Breach Lord domain, which is like a map that was kind of like that same mechanic, but a full map. And they each have their own specific uniques, and some of them are very good. Especially Zoth, the fire one. He has some really good stuff. And Chayula does as well, aka Chalupa. And the split, you get the 100 of the splinters, put them together, you get a Breach Stone, and then you can run their map. That's how it works. Pretty simple by today's League standards, but like immensely popular. Just because it was like mechanically fun to clear and good density and good map drops. People like the League. Got ourselves another level, 77. Man, didn't even notice myself going through the 70s. Feels good. I just got the rest of the cold damage nodes here. What do I actually want? What have I yet to pick up? Flask effect, that's really good. Second curse, but also before I can get the second curse, I really have to get Serenity Cluster. Also another jewel slot, I could just get that too. I mean, I don't have a particularly good jewel right now. I'll start getting the Serenity Cluster. We were running some channels for Thicket, was it? Because I think we might have just got it. So that was pretty fast. Yep, Thicket, perfect. Alright, let's Alkin run Thicket then. I got 2 Thicket maps even. Elemental Equilibrium. That's not a big deal. Sweet. Have we got any Master Mission movements? Doesn't look like it. Still that one's... Nico, I think, is still in Delve. Sorry, in that tier 3 map there. I want to do Cold Snap as well, but I don't know if I should go Trickster or Cultist. Some people are going Trickster. Trickster's very good. I don't think you'll really... I don't think that'd be the wrong choice, but I do think Cultist is better personally. But I don't know. I just think that, right? I don't know that to be true or certain. So feel free to try Trickster if you take a look at both of them and look at what they offer you and give it a go. It's not really that much to lose. Especially when both are pretty safe choices.
You!
Strength and numbers.
Oh, we got a few.
Still hurts.
Where are your first ones now,
Ancestors.
Edomite?
Team!
I will see you again.
Haku, Jorgen, and Hillock. Okay. Haku's doing nothing right now. Jorgen is doing what? Why do I always have trouble finding these guys? Dude, where are you? Oh, he's doing nothing, and Hillock's doing not much either, to be honest. Hillock,
Hate myself.
going to prison, mate.
Hate
Oh, I
the
should have.
dark.
There's only one fate for the weak exile.
Jorgen moves to
I
research.
have earned
Let's
no
put
exception.
imbuing amulets with talismanic power. Huh. That doesn't suggest that they're talismans, though. It suggests that they have talismanic power. Wonder what that means.
You show honor by delivering
Drop a unique
clean
item.
relief.
What is it, chat? What is it, guys? Is it a red beak? Is it... Probably not a headhunter. A worm molt. A worm's molt. I like the sounds of that. Quill Rain. It'll be Quill Rain. Oh god, it's gonna be Quill Rain.
Take your prize and go.
No, it's a Dewedri's Elixir. Did anyone say Dewedri's Elixir? Someone said Dewedri's Tenor. That was pretty close. I'll give you half a point for that. Dewedri's Elixir. It's actually a pretty useful flask. It's worth nothing. It's not worth anything. I haven't had any veiled items in a while. What's with that? Dewedri's Elixir is pretty useful flask. You can just use it to constantly pump out some charges. It's kind of nice. Hell yeah, got half a point. Hell yeah. So we now have done all our tier 2s. Got all those done. None of these have moved, but we can start on tier 3. I have a couple. Do I have a shipyard so I can do the master mission? Nope, I do not. It might not be a bad idea to unlock a couple more before we start on it, because we only have a few.
Need a map?
Few Scarricks. So I think I'll try and get there. So let's Do some dungeons. I only got one. I've listened to all of them Master Law. It's great. Spent like half an hour listening to all their things. MF Jones, thank you for Twitch Prime sub, mate. Why is your vortex so huge? I'm glad you noticed, thanks. It's because you're here watching the stream. It's excited to see you. I just have a lot of AoE scaling. And I'm using the increased area of effect gem on it as well for clearing, especially at lower levels, since it's already doing quite enough damage. Oh, Brutus. Et tu, Brute.
Betrays you.
Fear betrays you. I mean,
Fear betrays you. Come, let me embrace you.
I like doing my Brutus impressions. If there's any recipe for secondary map of next tier, you need to sell 6 maps of the previous tier. Wait, what? Oh, it does the alternate next map. Oh my god, Solo Self-Found is gonna love that. That's great. So you can sell 3 maps to get a map of the next tier, but sometimes there's 2 maps of the next tier. It sounds like you can sell 6 and it'll give you the alternate one. It's gonna be annoying if you're trying to sell a bunch, but on the other hand, that's also really good. Here we go. This is a fast Syndicate encounter. Could just ditch the map and go on to the next one.
All that time in the darkness has only made me hate
I'm loving the Syndicate stuff so much. Sometimes I just want to do that. Just like,
Pathetic.
not even run the rest of the map.
Dog.
I've already got what I wanted out of this map.
Kill me.
Yeah, I feel like we're pretty versatile when it comes to clearing. When it's like a narrow map, we can pretty much exclusively just use Vortex running through them like that. But when it's a spread out map like this, I can kind of just snipe them with Cold Snap a fair bit more. 5-link. Neat.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Let's 3-stack the boss.
I need more mana.
Got an atoll. It's only 2-1. Rip. I think I'll ditch the map there. We don't need 100% the maps or anything. Especially not at this tier. At least Syndicate encounters made me think the League is a bit meh, but once you start figuring the system out, it's amazing. Yeah, it's super engaging. That's definitely the word I'd use for me. I've been just really interested in learning how it works. Oh, twice in a row was right next to the entrance. There's a breach over there too. And a portal, and a... Look at this, look at the density of Path of Exile content right here. We got a breach here, we got a shrine there. Fortification counter over there. Got some Esh action.
I spy a mute wind. Careful, Exile.
Oh, I think we might have drawn their attention during the breach. Maybe I should have done the fortification first. Content. Actual content, man. Action-packed stuff. Give me this. How's the breach ring? Terrible. Map. All right, let's break in. Coming for ya. Who are you? Rin.
How humiliating.
Rin by yourself? That's a bit sad, Rin. Rin's doing what now again? Where are you, Rin? There. Rare maps. Eh.
Is my life really?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll keep my end of the deal.
I'll make a deal with you.
Just remember the
You're not worth interrogating. How will T3 compete? Triple goblins? Oh no. Come on, guys. Come on. You don't kick someone when they're down. In the nuts. Come on. I enjoyed my time with Diablo 3. My favorite thing to do, though, is whenever I do find a 5-link, is actually just to, like, gamble craft it. So we use some of our precious armor as whetstones. Wait. Armor as scraps. Bam! Ugh! Dear God! Never mind. 2 cows. Ew. Sometimes you get lucky, and then you end up selling it for like 5 chaos instead of 1. But today is not one of those days. Excavation map, tier 3, rare, unidentified. Hell yes. I will gamble on it being reflect to run an UNID. Give me the extra quantity. I'm a gambler, man. It's a bit of an awkward spot for a breach, considering this mobs can spawn precisely here. That's it. Oh, we might get some in the next room, though. That's a pretty small room. Oh, that's a bit of a sad breach, guys. Oh, no. Yep, that's... They tried to improve on this problem with doing things like Abyss, where it went in a line. But still, people prefer a breach overall to Abyss. By popular consensus. That's a feels bad breach, that is. I asked my friend if she liked maps. She said, not at all. Not at all. That's good. Custom PoE dad puns. Great. That's great. Well played. How do you handle survivability as a CI character? Dude, that's what CI does. CI is survivability. If you mean the specific problems CI presents, such as frozen, shocked, and stuns, Occultist deals with 2 of those. 2 of the 3, which is stun and freeze. And shocked is easy on flasks. Just get a shock immunity flask. I have to use freeze immunity right now because I don't have that one just yet, but Frigid Wake gives you freeze immunity. And Vile Bastion for stun immunity. The Goif, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate the sub. How you doing? A bad breach feels bad, but a good breach feels amazing. That is true. When you get a really jam-packed breach and it's raining, you know, chalupa splinters everywhere, the feelings are very good. The highs are high. Abyss often brings you on long, wandering tracks backwards. Yeah, so Abyss had its own problems when it just kind of like sends you back the way you came and it goes on forever with nothing happening. It just happens to be like arbitrarily long. Yeah, Abyss ended up with its own problems. That's true. I think that having a fight in an area thing is superior to the idea of something moving like that so much. I think that works better in PoE. Otherwise, you do end up with situations where you're forced to backtrack and so on. I'll get the aura effect first. Get a bit more energy shields. Nice floaty head. Why, thank you.
Why are the Betrayal dudes so incredibly overtuned? I just got off screen one shot by one of the Betrayal guys on a level 54 map while I am 60 and hit 5 endurance charges up with health.
Oof,
this
damn.
has been my most tanky character I've started with ever. WTF.
WTF. Yeah, it can. I think there's going to be some situations where some of them, in certain cases, will be like really, really sketchy, and some of them are just generally dangerous. What it seems to be coming down to for a lot of people, though, is that they're dealing with masters that are already a bit dangerous, and then they're like rank 3 with a bunch of items, and they haven't taken the destroy items options. So try and take the options, like the tools given to you, to like help with that a bit if you can. Because if they're high rank and they got a lot of good items, then you might get dunked on every so often. That's not a bad rustic sash. Not too bad at all. It has an open prefix, which is not super useful. Unless there's a craft that is new to prefixes. Well, I can put wet on there for pretty cheap, actually. Increase effective flasks on you. That's 3 cows, though. I don't really want to do that. I'll just put wet on there to sell it. Wed. And by wed, I mean Edwas. Because they changed it. Elemental damage with attack skills. Not weapon elemental damage. 4 cows. My problem this league is I as soon as I do the Syndicate encounter for a map, I just want to leave. But that's not really very good in terms of getting return for my investment. I'll at least like do the bosses if they're like decent bosses to do, like these guys. I get like the majority of it. I like 60-70% clear. Just kind of skim. I'll take a skimming strategy. But if I have to backtrack, I'm out of there. Oh, he goes here. Whoa, full. Oh, it was just one for that one. He didn't actually have any more piles. What's your single target solution? Things just getting destroyed by my single target damage. That's my solution. No, my single target damage is excellent because I have 2 very powerful damage over time effects that I can stack. So I can cast them both at the same time and they stack. Cold Snap and Vortex. And then the third one that I can add in to burst down bosses as well, Valk Cold Snap. So I can stack 3 very powerful damage over times effects. This is 40,000 cold damage per second, 23,000 cold damage per second, and 31,000 cold damage per second. And then I have like 130%-ish resistance stripping. So I'm lowering enemies' cold resistance by 130%. And then Bone Chill, which increases the cold damage they take as well. So just a lot of stacking of damage and lowering of their resistance to that. I still don't have Desert. I'll do the Excavation then. Alright, cross your fingers it's not Ellie Reflect.
Know what you want.
Well, here we go.
You
There's a
want
chance for them
information.
to become rivals.
If you'll leave me living, I can tell
Do
you
I want
a great
intervention?
deal about my
Yes.
crewmates here.
That'll secure that too. Done. Plus, they're both rank 3, Riker and that. That's pretty good.
Pathetic. Should have killed
Pathetic.
you first. I know what you're really after.
I'll take the
You're not
intelligence.
after some. The question now,
Dude, that's pretty
Exile,
spicy.
is whether or not you're foolish enough.
That
to
was a pretty
face him
spicy
down.
encounter, and now we have 2 tier 3 ready to go, so I'll take that. Rin and Ashling are currently rivals, so we'll see if anything interesting happens between them. If the thing is that they show up and fight each other, and that they probably just both end up dying at the same time because I'm just dot AOing, so that might be a little hard for me to notice how that works.
When I'm ready and not before.
It's kind of interesting if they actually fight each other. I wouldn't have expected that. Oh, it's in the challenges. See, I never read the challenges. I should read the challenges. There's some good clues in there. Complete safe houses. I haven't done research yet? Oh shit, I haven't done research yet. Crazy. I've done the other ones quite a few times. It's not lucky, I guess. Defeat any targets the following number of times while under the following conditions. While assisted by friends, obviously done. Assisted or hindered by subordinates. Assisted or hindered by superiors. While hindered by rivals. So that's only happened to me once, because I don't. So I should allow some rivalries to flourish. We have a crafting recipe here in Excavation. It's cold damage rank 3. By the boss room where they all seem to be. See ya. Well, let's go run that safe house, shall we? Whew. I'm excited. Let's see what it's all about over here in the safe house. Give me the game tunes. Take me away. What's linked to Vortex? I have a whole bunch of stuff linked to Vortex. You can check the armory on screen, the Twitch app. But otherwise, we got Vortex with increased area of effect, controlled destruction, bone chill, and hypothermia. So Vortex is my chosen bone chill. But I also have a custom damage taken Arctic Breath with bone chill as well, just for a little bit of extra coverage. And then I got Cold Snap with efficacy, increased area of effect, controlled destruction, and it's in a rhyme gaze, so it also gets a level 20 concentrated effect. Whoops.
When I'm ready and not before.
I ran right in the middle of that pack. Some crazy projectiles going on here. Oh! Is this intervention, isn't it? I'm doing right now? Yeah. That's why there's all those assassins appearing like crazy. Kind of spooky. And the density in these things is pretty naughty. It's feeling good at endgame too, density-wise. Probably was actually a pretty, like, juicier than most maps you'll run. Feels like more enemies than the Breach domains even were, the Breach Lord domains. Like that feels packed.
Ha! Storming in here like that.
Leo.
Disrespectful. You gave my pride a bloody nose.
Whoa, there's a lot in here. I was only expecting 2.
Arena Master.
We got like
Why
5.
Step into the fight yourself.
Spicy. How many are on the map though? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might have miscounted. That's potentially good. 4 mastermind intelligence per turn.
You
Nice.
say prison cell. I hear
Bye.
holiday.
Oh yeah. We were getting sovereignty. Nice. Let's go see what we got. Cool. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, mate. Trapped stash. Ah, take 1 item. Oh, maybe. I hope we have a tough decision here, guys. Last time it was like, take 10 alks or 8 alks. And I was like, I'll take 10 alks. Alright. Guys, let's do this. Oh, God. 6-link body armor, chisels. 6-link body armor. Ooh. Oh, we're done, right? Could have got 10 chisels or the Dapper Prodigy. Do you think I made the good choice, guys? That was actually good. That caught me off guard because I was like, oh, I'll just look at the visuals. But the divination cards, you actually have to mouse over and kind of also know what the divination cards are too. You think the 10 chisels would have been better? I think the Dapper Prodigy was better. Let's confirm whether I was correct. Here we go. You ready? Dapper Prodigy. 5C? Yeah, probably 5C. What's 10 chisels in currency? I might have been wrong. I feel like this is going to be close. Chisels for chaos. What do chisels for chaos look like? 5 to 1. Oh, this is like 2C. That's like 2 chaos. It's like 2 chaos. I did way better. I did way better. Nailed it. 5C instead of 2C. Easy win. Ooh. Lots of, are these doubles? No, these aren't doubles. They were probably only rank 1. I got some double veiled mods before. That was cool. Gilded Torment Scarab. 6 Tormented Spirits. Wow, time to go ghost busting. 6 Tormented Spirits. That's a lot of spirits. Tormented Spirits not particularly exciting by themselves, but 6 of them, I guess that's a fair bit of extra loot. 3 additional breaches. That's pretty juicy, though. Oof, not a bad hideout. Not bad at all. 12 ghosts. You can't stack them, though. I should see if I want to use some of these on low tier maps. Not the Elder or Shaper ones, I don't think. This is pretty throwaway, the unique ones. 6 additional Tormented Spirits. Probably that's better on a pretty dense map. Divination cards are worth using on specific maps to get the Divi cards for them. Contains an additional breach. I could use that. But, yeah, I might just let them build up for a little while until we get to, like, mid or... They're probably worth, you know, you're only using on higher level maps.
Need a map?
High yellow or early red plus. June.
Hello.
I need some unveiling done. Cold and Chaos. Armor during soul gain. Life evasion. Percentage life and percentage mana. Wow. Wonder if that stacks or stacks with like flat life or not. Crit. Chance elemental damage if you crit recently. Intelligence quality. Yeah, I'll just take that one. These are really good for leveling, these ones. You get they add to spells as well, which is pretty crazy good.
Need a map?
Alright, cool. None of those items are actually any good. We added some recipes there. Nice.
Stay sane.
It adds to spells too. Yeah, that flat added damage on a ring doesn't when it doesn't specify, adds to spells. Otherwise it will say, you know, added fire to attacks. It'll specify if it's on a ring. But on jewelry, if it doesn't specify, it's global. Which is unusual. Usually you don't get flat damage that's global. That's not super common. So that's kind of new-ish. Though in recent leagues, we've gotten a few things that do stuff like that. 3 of those super carried me through early leveling. Oh yeah, you whack some of those on, and that's pretty crazy amount of damage to add to spells. Because spells are kind of balanced around their base damage being the thing that is like, you know, what forms the core of your skill, your damage, and then you scale that up. Being able to add a pretty good amount of base damage. It's like an extra herald each jewelry slot. It's pretty good. A bit more even, I think. Have we had any movement on the master missions? We have. We have a graveyard map with Nico. That's also a shaper map, but my delve bar is pretty full, so maybe I should do some delves before we continue, so I'm not wasting it.